The Pure Ninja trophy in Far Cry New Dawn requires you to liberate a rank 3 outpost while staying undetected. So I'm at the Broken Forge here. I'm going to liberate this and stay completely undetected for the duration of this. Now I'm going to unassign any of my companions, my guns or fangs for hire. I don't want any of them kind of screwing things up for me. So basically, this is going to be rank 3 and 4 enemies that are going to be heavily armored. You got to be very careful of the elite enforcers. They're going to be the yellow bar enemies. There's one right here. And basically, you're going to need to use the top tier weapons, the gold tier, the rank 4 elite weapons. And I'm going to use this sniper rifle here, the Gorilla Gear. It's a 50 cal sniper rifle. Now, that is actually not going to be enough. You need to make sure you got armor piercing ammo in that whatever your weapon is. In this case, I'm using this sniper rifle. It is a stealth rifle. Using the armor piercing ammo, I can headshot these guys and get a one-hit kill. If you don't use the armor piercing enemies, you'll just hit them and it won't actually kill them. And there was an enforcer, a gold tiered elite enemy. Very tough, and the only real way you're going to be able to take them out in a single shot is using the tier 4 weapons. A stealth sniper rifle with, again, the armor piercing ammo. Now, I'm trying to pick them off and not get anywhere close to the outpost because these guys they can hear a mile away. They can see you if you get too close. So I'm just trying to pick everyone off. Now, there is a perk that increases the amount of light gun ammo that you can carry, which I didn't have maxed out at this point. And I wish I had because I am actually limited on ammo here. I got 6 more armor piercing rounds. I have 15 regular rounds, but only 6 armor piercing ones, and you basically are going to want to make sure you have the armor piercing ones. You don't have to worry about disabling the alarms because if an alarm is triggered, you've been detected, thus negating the Pure Ninja trophy. Now, there are some other perks, but more specifically in the New Dawn perk branch, when you start the game, you're going to have a bunch of perks. As you unlock them, they turn purple. There's actually another set of perks you will acquire later in the game. There is one that will basically make it harder for enemies to detect you, which I'm not at that point in the game. I don't know how helpful that would be because it's a very short duration, maybe 15 seconds. But if you did activate that, you can kind of run around there and melee them. That is another option for taking out these people, and is getting close enough and doing a takedown from behind, a stealth takedown, and that will also work. You can blow up barrels and set off an explosion. As long as an enemy doesn't see you, you're okay. You can also be seen by the enemy dogs. They have some dogs guarding this encampment. Now, basically, this strategy would be the same for every other outpost, but this outpost is probably the smallest as far as square footage. So that's why I'm kind of using this one. And I don't want to go over and take down that guy because if I do that, I risk the chance of being seen by other enemies. So I'm trying to stay out as far as possible. We can do a takedown on this guy here. We are currently in cover, which is good. So we're getting towards the end of this run. Ideally, I would like to have had Timber in my party. That way, one of his special abilities is to mark enemies, and that way I would be able to tell exactly where they're at. Makes it a little bit more challenging. I'm probably getting a little too far away from the camp. I think someone from the road is going to see me, or at least try to spot me. You see here, I'm going to use my arrow there. You could do that on the tier 3 enemies as long as you get a good headshot. This again is going to be an elite bow. You're not going to be able to do this with anything other than an elite weapon. And the arrow, along with my stealth sniper rifle, of course, will allow me to remain undetected. So this last guy over here, that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and shoot him in the head. Probably could have snuck around and done a takedown on him. There is one more enemy. That's why the camp isn't cleared yet. Is going to be a dog. Again, it doesn't really matter if the dog sees me. You can just see on the map there's a red arrow out in the distance here. So this is a little challenging, but if you do it enough times, you kind of will learn their position and their pathing. And as long as you can remain undetected, it may take you a few tries, but if you do remain undetected to the very end, you will earn the pure ninja trophy. Of course, this is an excellent way to farm ethanol as well. You can keep replaying this even at rank 3 to get the highest amount of ethanol. Keep scavenging it and then retaking it over and over, and that will allow you to upgrade prosperity the quickest possible. So thank you guys for watching. If you're a trophy hunter, make sure you subscribe.